Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And you look at these two teams, Greg, both playing at a more deliberate pace. What goes into a decision like that?
I mean, it could be a number of things. An anchor pivot man, a more defensive-minded head coach, or a team that's just got so many weapons, they don't need to run to get easy baskets.
Now, here's DeRozan. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. A shot by Lowry, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Smith outside. Outside Irving. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And here's Toronto. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
When it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
James, good.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside DeRozan. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Tries it from 19. And the Raptors miss again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's LeBron, and he just worked New York in that last game, and it's good, 2 points.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Smith against DeRozan. Patterson a screen on Smith. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James a screen on Patterson. Love. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Valanciunas. DeRozan for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Love with the screen on Lowry. Here's Irving. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Raptors trail by 4. Ross passes to DeRozan. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron passes to Irving. Thompson against Valanciunas. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And he can't get the first one.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
And he sinks the second. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 4th, Kyle Lowry.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Ross finds Lowry. Drills it from outside.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Irving passes to Smith. Fires from deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And this game is tied up now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Thompson sets the pick for Love. Trains the three-pointer.
Simply taking what the defense gives.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Up top, DeRozan, covered by Smith. DeRozan against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by LeBron James. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ross. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan against Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Patterson passes to Ross. Patterson a screen on James. Back to Patterson. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And he slams it down right on top of DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And here we can check out the story on Jonas Valanciunas. A very nice season for him last year. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Patterson in for Smith. And he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Raptors call time here. Cavaliers making a switch here. McRae's checked in. Raptors trail by 11. Lowry up top. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Lowry's got 5.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
There's the screen. Here's James. That misses off the backboard.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Some changes for Toronto. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Tamari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Terrence Ross. Outside, Joseph. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Look, any words of encouragement for those squads needing some time to find their footing here at the start of the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, you've got to be committed to the process. Results are important, but the process at this stage is more important. Developing good habits, learning how to compete, understanding the attention to details that's necessary to put yourself in position to win, and embracing the hard work that's required. Those are the things that need to be focused on at this point in time. Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
Dunleavy's checked in for LeBron. Good on both. Cleveland leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Love kicks to Irving. Out to the wing. Dunleavy the pass to Love. Buries it from three-point range. Love's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Irving, good. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Sullinger. Can't hit from in close.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's Love. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 8 points for him. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Carroll against Love. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. Misses the three. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. It's a 14-point game. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Lowry. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now here is Irving. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Here's Love. Powell pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Irving. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Powell dishes to Joseph. Pass to DeRozan. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. DeRozan's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Irving kicks to Fry. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Channing Frye. He has 7.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
It's Carroll on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Chris Anderson. For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Hey, Greg, I saw the NBA is the highest paying sports league in the world, with salary averages over $4.5 million a year. Wow.
Yeah, not a bad gig if you can get it, right? And that average, a little higher than in my day, for sure. That's the progression, though, you hope for with us growing the game and creating a global market.
Here's Irving. Outside Jefferson. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Carroll. Back to Joseph. 4 on the clock. Sullinger the screen. Joseph has an open look. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
It's Carroll on the wing. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
The concentration it takes to finish through contact, impressive.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
One shot.
That free throw good from Sullinger. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Irving kicks to McRae. Now Dunleavy. He has yet to score. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Irving's shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Raptors trail by 20. It's Carroll on the wing. Sullinger is screen on Jefferson. Carroll passes to Powell. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Irving against Joseph. Over Irving. Shot by Joseph. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jefferson with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Carroll with a screen for Joseph. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Irving with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Dunleavy. Shoots over Powell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Outside Irving. Here's Jefferson for 3. Dunleavy. Carroll with the rebound. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Pass to Carroll. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot's good. Sullinger's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McRae. And here is Jefferson. Here's Fry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the Raptors call time here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Patterson comes in for Damari Carroll. Terrence Ross is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Outside Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here is James. 12 points for him. James crowbars it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They grabbed their own miss. No good from Valanciunas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williams against Lowry. Kicks it out to Love. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. 5th, the Raptors.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Patterson. Now here is Lowry. The dive for the ball. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love's got 10 points in the game.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. There's the triple. Another shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
James has a 2-pointer. The rebound by Patterson. Raptors trail by 12. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Smith. DeRozan. James against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Patterson. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep three-point land, Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Lowry.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Thompson, a screen on Ross. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Anderson's checked in. And James drills them both. Here's Lowry. He has 7. Pass to Valanciunas. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Lowry. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. He can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's James missing. Raptors trail by 14. Powell the pass to Lowry. Back to Powell. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Anderson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Williams with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 15.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lowry passes to Powell. And the Raptors miss again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Smith on the wing. Anderson a screen on Ross. Smith for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Pass to Lowry. Looking to end the run. Anderson with the block.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Toronto. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Rebound, Love. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Irving launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use paper calendars, Ernie.
Showing your age there, old buddy.
Well, I walked into that one. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Irving with it. Pass to Fry. LeBron outside. Knocks down the three ball. James has got 20 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Now here's DeRozan. And here's Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ross for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Irving against Lowry. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 16.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
DeRozan against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Love outside. James looking around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Pass to Patterson. And he banks in the layup. Patterson's got his first basket.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Launches it. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got 18 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now here's Irving. He's got 16. Love, no luck. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Patterson finds Ross. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Out left to the wing. Fry in the post. Valanciunas is there. Fry, good. Fry's got his second basket.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson, he's checked in for Fry. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for James. And it's Jordan McRae in for J.R. Smith. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lowry passes to Patterson. DeRozan surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Jefferson with the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry up top, fended by Dunleavy. Bucket is good. Lowry's got 9.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Back to Irving. Over Lowry. The shot's good from Irving. 18 points for him.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Pass to DeRozan. From the low block. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
First one falls for. Damari Carroll's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's McRae. Still yet to score. Shoots over DeRozan. And the shot no good from McRae. Raptors trail by 21. Outside Lowry. Releases. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lowry's got 11 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jefferson setting the pick for Irving. And the rejection by Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to DeRozan. Over Irving. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Here's Dunleavy. Here's Jefferson. Jacks up a three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right wing. Anderson, a screen on Ross. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dunleavy's got his first points of the night. And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 17. Pass to Valanciunas. Up top to Rosen. He's got 16.
And also top 5 in terms of fewest turnovers. This was a team that made you earn everything you got.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. He doesn't get the second one. And that one drops.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Ross with the bounce pass. Here's Valanciunas. That one off the back iron and out.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Here's Jefferson, and Jefferson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Every coach in this league loves assisted buckets.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Dunleavy. To the right side. Here's McRae. Drops one in from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
DeRozan inside. He's covered by Thompson. And it's DeRozan with the extra effort.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Lowry against Williams. Goes up on the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A minute 42 left to play in the third. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Nice shot by DeRozan. I tell you, he's one of the better shooters off the bounce in the league.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Right side Jefferson. Thompson a screen on Carroll. Jefferson with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jefferson's got 5 now.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas against Thompson. A second chance effort. DeRozan's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Valanciunas. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Williams. There's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. DeRozan for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sullinger against Anderson. Back to Sullinger. Outside DeRozan. Good. Nice job down low. DeRozan's got 23.
Well, DeRozan really has a gift for scoring. Buckets just seem to find him.
Williams looking over the floor. Here's Anderson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Sullinger.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line, that's the attitude they want him to have.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
The first one falls.
And Anderson supplies just a bunch of energy on both ends. A high-flying big guy who can throw it down with the best of them.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Joseph. In the corner, Powell with it. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Patterson dishes to Jones. Sinks the triple. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Joseph, that's good. Cleveland leading by 14. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Patterson finds Williams. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Joseph. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Chris Anderson.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
And the first one drops. The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Joseph drops them both. Here's Williams. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. They get the rebound. Thompson. And the basket is good. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look, Tristan Thompson is a relentless glass eater on both ends, so you got to get a body on it.
And finished off by Siakam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Jones. It's stolen by Sullinger. Ross with it. Williams picks him up. Ross, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Joseph. The 11-footer. Here's Sullinger. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Over to the left wing. For 3, Love. Here's Thompson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And they pick up 2.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the left side wing. Love kicks to Irving. And here's James outside. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Joseph. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to James. On the wing, Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sullinger. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Outside Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Irving. Outside, James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. Back to DeRozan. With the floater and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
That free throw missing. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And the second free throw, good. Now James. Ross grabs the board. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Lowry. Here's Patterson, guarded by Fry. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
I see you.
Irving against Lowry. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 20.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here is Lowry. Yes, that goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Kyle Lowry.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now, here's Patterson. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
James outside. There's a screen. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Cleveland leading by 8. LeBron with it. LeBron's just too strong inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
James against DeRozan. Floats one up. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Thompson, a screen on DeRozan. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Now here's DeRozan. To the paint. And Patterson kicks to Ross. Lock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
LeBron galloping to the rack.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Raptors trail by 11. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. That's short off the rim. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And here's Irving. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.